I am really remote right now, and I don't know if it's smart for me to keep going because I am by myself. I don't have a whole lot of supplies with me other than water, and if I was to get hurt, I have zero cell phone service. This is the Mysterious Waterfall. It's mysterious because it never runs dry, even during a drought. And I'm curious, what's the source of it? Where's it coming from? I'm going to head back there to try to find out. If you want to find out as well, all you got to do is come along with me. Well, I'm pretty good right now, so I'm not going to be able to traverse up here. I'm going to try to go around it and get to the top. I don't know if it goes back 100 feet or a few hundred yards. I'm not going to go on an endless quest, but if we can find out with good certainty where this water is coming from, we'll have our answer. So let's get traversing. So let's see if we can find out together where this water is coming from. I did randomly discover a pipe back here, broken one coming out of the ground. But we can see that it is making its way down the mountain. It's not coming up out of the ground right here. I don't know entirely how far it goes, but I'm going to go up there and see if we can at least pinpoint its source. Comment down below, tell me your guess. What do you think the source of the water is? Do you think it's an underground spring? Or do you think it's coming down from like a lake or reservoir? I'm thinking underground spring. Just for the fact that it never runs dry, reportedly. As we make our way back here though, it's looking a bit more interesting because there's signs that man has been here. This landscape has been altered. And I say that because there are stone walls here. Kind of a clearing here as well. Oh, there's more evidence of something. Here's another pipe that may be connected to the pipe we saw sticking out of ground. But I'll tell you what, despite if we find the source or not, this is breathtaking. Holy crap. What a sight. It's a big piece of limestone right there. I think I want to get on that side, so I need to cross over here, I believe. Water is crystal clear. I'd almost bet safe enough to drink. There's no way video is doing this place justice. This is like a slice of heaven. I had no idea this was back here. These large boulders are just forming this almost perfect waterfall. There's a nice little pool here, kind of deep enough to wade in. Another little pool above it. And looking up further, it just looks so nice. But it does go up around the bend. So I'm going to keep going a bit further and we'll see what it's like up there. I had to backtrack. I was on the wrong side. I couldn't go any further up there. So I need to get up and around this. Oh, what do we have here? This looks like a man-made old-time dam spillway. We got clear evidence as to how I can see that. So number one, we have a valve right here. This is connected to a pipe underground to discharge water from up here. There's another pipe there expelling water. And we have these old ties forming the dam wall with some spikes as anchors. There's an old spike right there, like a giant piece of rebar. This is a wooden dam wall, wooden spillway. Pipe covered in nature's carpet completely. And there's the valve. So this was obviously controlled and regulated somehow. But for what reason? And again, where's the source coming from? Now I'm questioning my initial guess that this is spring fed. This may or may not be. But what I'm noticing, oh my God, look at that. A crystal clear pool of water, probably about 4 or 5 feet deep. I think I have to come back in the warmer months and do some snorkeling. What do you guys think? If you want to see me explore these waters, leave your feedback down below. Even if you don't, I might come back anyways for my own enjoyment because that looks spectacular. Probably going to be cold every time, no matter how hot it is outside, but if it's nice and hot out, that would be nice and refreshing. I'll tell you what I'll say right now, even if we don't find the source, I'm glad we at least came to explore this. This is one of the most naturally beautiful areas I've ever seen. Jesus. You know what we haven't done in a while? We haven't made nature pop. Let's do that right now. All right, let's bring it back to reality. Because look at this. What a waterfall. That's coming down with a lot of force too. That is something else, wow. Just like that, we're on top of the waterfall. It came up and around it that way. And although it's nice to see that it's just picturesque and keeps going, I am hoping to find the source sooner than later. I'm gonna go up to probably the next clearing back there, and from there I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna do. But so far, this might be a never-ending chase. I could go for thousands of feet or even miles. Nature never fails to impress me, especially when it comes to tree growth. Look at this tree here. It's basically growing on the backside of a large rock and hovering over the water. It is completely open underneath. And it's a perfectly healthy living tree. Just something I want to point out, and I'm not saying this to hype up the video, I'm just sharing real thoughts with you. This particular spot that I'm standing in here I feel rather vulnerable. The reason I say that is because my entire surroundings right here, I'm really open and it's really thick and covered and embankments and cliffs all around me here. So if someone or something was up there, they would see me long before I saw them. I don't feel worried or concerned, but I do feel vulnerable and exposed, if that makes sense. Just wanted to share that with you, but I'm going to keep going up. And fingers crossed, we have some more evidence as to where this is coming from. But that spillway dam may be our best clue. Water is much more calmer up here. And jokingly, if I was to find Bigfoot, I think this would be the place to find him. This is pretty remote back here. Watch your head, almost took my sunglasses. Nature's trying to claim them for themselves. Ooh. It's trying to claim me for itself. And look at this. Wow. Fantastic. Look at this landscape, how much it changed and transformed from where we started from. I'm gonna be honest, I'm into this further than I thought I would be. My initial thoughts, and I don't know why I thought it, is that that waterfall where we did the beginning of the video was coming up out of ground, coming up out from underground, just feet behind from where I could see. And that's not the case. We're probably close to a mile back now, and no closer to finding the source. I'm actually going to see if I have service here to see if I could. I have no service. I can't even cheat on Google Maps and see, because I didn't do any prior prep work to do this video. I wanted to do it how I am now. But the one thing about me is I'm stubborn and I'm persistent. I'm not going to go on an endless journey, but I'm not giving up yet. But I'm already this far back, I might as well go a bit further. At some point, it's got to come from somewhere, right? All water comes from somewhere, whether it's underground, flowing in from another creek or stream or river, a body of water like a lake or a reservoir. It comes from somewhere. This looks like a relatively fresh fall. Broke off of there. Doesn't appear to be a dead tree. So yeah, it's a pretty fresh fall and break. I am really remote right now. And I don't know if it's smart for me to keep going because I am by myself. I don't have a whole lot of supplies with me other than water. And if I was to get hurt, I have zero cell phone service. So I don't want to go outside my comfort zone too much. As of right now, this is all it is. It's just winding stream going through the forest with these huge embankments on both sides. There's nothing in sight showing that this is going to be stopping anytime soon. I'm a sweaty mess. It's getting pretty humid. I'm gonna get a drink and decide what I'm gonna do. I'm either gonna go further against my better judgment. I'm gonna turn around. And it bugs me if I don't find what I'm looking for. And To me, that's a fail, but it's not with what we saw exploring this area. Very worst case scenario, if I don't continue, I will search online on Google Maps or satellite images I could find to see if I could find the source of this. I'd rather find it with my own two eyes and with you guys with me, but not everything works out according to plan, so. You know what this is? It's me throwing in the rock. The proverbial towel. I'm turning around. I'm probably close to an hour into this. Well over a mile into this. And it's just getting denser and denser. And the way the landscape's looking, it looks like I'm not going to be able to continue alongside it for much further. It's just turning into embankments and cliffs. I'm going to have to retreat and do some research at home. I'm disappointed. Like I came here with the mindset that I was going to find this, to find the source and be able to say this is where it's coming from. Well, nature is pulling a fast one on me. It doesn't want me to know, at least not right now. So I'm going to be heading back. I got a tricky trek on the way back. It wasn't easy getting to where I'm at now. But anyways, I still want to hear your thoughts as to what you think is the source. Do you think it's natural, fed from underground? Or something man-made, like a body of water, like a lake or a reservoir? Share your thoughts down below. I was leaning about 70-30 to underground spring. I'm about 50-50 right now as to the source of water. Regardless though, we saw some incredible nature, gorgeous nature's carpet, waterfalls, tall trees. You gotta look at that as a win at least, right? But in the future, I will be returning at the very least to probably explore those couple of pools of water. And if I do find the source online, and I think it's attainable, I'll come back with better gear. I'll come back prepared for a longer trek. I just underestimated it today, so. Anyways, if you made it this far, thanks for doing so. Hope you enjoyed the views, the sights, and the sounds of this mysterious waterfall that we don't know what's being fed from. Anyways, take care everyone, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.